All right, here we go. Sunday, May the 5th. Bucketheads again, counting down until episode 4 of Game of Thrones. Tom is out of town this week, so as a bonus, we have an extra guest. So with me tonight, we have Christine. All right. Ella. Philip, you got to do the same thing too.
You have to.
Oh, no.
You have to.
Okay. So, first off, what do you guys think when I asked you to be on the podcast this week?
Oh,
sad.
Yes. Philip was excited.
Yeah.
He was hyped about it.
Finally given a privilege, you know.
Oh.
This is a privilege.
Wow.
Stand amongst your peers and give some questions and answers.
Okay. You two just kind of like.
I was volunteered.
Oh, you did?
I was volunteered.
Oh, you were
volunteered.
You were volunteered.
Nobody else on my team wanted to do it.
Oh, okay.
Losers.
Well, I came prepared. I'm ready to filter my thoughts before I speak today. So.
Good. Yeah, that's important.
All right, navigate over to the page here so we can catch everybody's questions.
So we can like see people typing.
Yeah, the live chat.
Where? Ooh, I see. That's so cool. It's kind of chilly in here.
No comments yet.
Hope everything's going well in Georgia, Tom. Hope you're having a good time. I see you didn't invite any of your friends out down here in Virginia Beach, huh? Don't forget about us. But we'll remember that, man, in the future.
I didn't even know.
All right, so quick recap here. Obviously, we're getting ready to have our games here on Monday, but throw up some scores here real quick. So this past week, SK beat Fusion 7-1 in the early game. Prestige beat New Kicks. Also, that was 7-0. And then in the late games, Elite beat Fusion 7-2, and Kick James beat Kick James 5-2. Do you guys have any comments on those games? Obviously, you guys played in at least one of those. So.
I did.
So what about your game?
It was great until Phil ran me over.
Oh, that's right. The collision at third base right
I
here.
had 5 bruises. I thought I would get some like in between, but I have the biggest one here.
Well, she could have avoided it, to be honest.
Oh my God, I wasn't even on base.
It wasn't a forced out. You were on base. You were sitting on the base.
I was not.
You were sitting right on the
All right,
base.
we're gonna have this
and
conversation
actually,
after this.
when I was on first, rounding up through second and coming to third, CJ, the other team, he actually told me when I was on first base, "Are you going to run to third?" I said maybe. So I kind of felt a little, kind of challenged.
You felt challenged?
I felt challenged. And so CJ.
I mean, they told me to be ready at
And then as I
third.
rounded second, he actually hit the ball behind his back.
Yeah.
In his typical fashion. And I said, does he have the ball or not? So I just said, fuck it.
You fell for it.
So I fell for it, but I didn't know he was going to be so accurate. And it hit right to Christine. I said, I'm going to have to.
How did you not know he was going to be accurate?
I don't know about CJ. I know he's a circuit player, but I didn't know how good he was. But it was fun nevertheless. Last play of the game, so I do apologize. I did apologize, so I'm not gonna apologize again.
No.
But I do apologize for that.
So Ella, what about your game with?
We played our hearts out.
What?
No, it's
Played
good
our hearts
now.
out.
Okay. All right. Do you feel your teams have improved at all since the start of the season?
Yes.
Is that
we
your
had
team?
practice. We had practice today. It's not my team. It's Caesar's and Dagel's. But
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully this upcoming Monday, so tomorrow, we're going to
Look
do
at the standings real quick after this past week. So Prestige Worldwide is still in first place.
Good job, guys.
Elite's
wow.
in second, Kick Names third, SK Commandos fourth, Fusion fifth, Kick James, well, 6th and 7th, but kind of tied. Still looking for that first win. So 50 people at the bar again, absolutely packed.
Thank you, guys.
I have to say that's what I think I like about CLUBWAKA compared to other organizations or adult league sports. Is that the CLUBWAKA has a higher percentage of people coming out.
That's true.
I played for another organization. I just played today. And that's what I was telling them to, kind of promote.
Check out CLUBWAKA because people come out.
The people at the bar with me agreed.
The league you were in, what percentage of the league came out to the bar?
I would have to say less than 50%. Out of all the people, this is a large organization. I'm not trying to promote them, but I would have to say maybe 20, 30%. But still, that's actually quite impressive, depending because they have a lot of people that both that come out to the games. And so
obviously,
even having 10% come out, that's
if
still
our league were large, we'd have like 100 people out here.
right.
But-
Yeah, I believe it. Wednesday nights too. I don't really go out, but
Yeah, Wednesday nights. Yes, I see Wednesday night as
we
well.
play in the same league, and I don't really go out. But when I do, I don't see a lot of people. So I think Monday nights. You would think people wouldn't go out on Monday nights, but we go hard here in CLUBWAKA.
Especially Prestige Worldwide. Shout out to
That
you.
is
Yes.
true.
Yay.
I know we got some karaoke videos of you out there. So,
Me? Where?
yes.
What, other than Fergalicious? Whoop.
That might be the only one. That might be
Oh, that's good.
So, Buckethead's flip cup table was broken.
Yeah.
So we had to make do with some patio tables.
Sorry about that, guys.
But we
I
made do.
They broke it.
SK Commandos
have
got
one.
first place there. Did kicks on the block in
Yep.
second. And for the social challenge, Mayor Photo, Prestige went above and beyond here
Yes,
and
they did.
mayor photos
Oh.
in front of the mayor in the bathroom.
I literally
Yeah.
died when I saw your
We'll let you guys see that
photos.
later because I do have all of those photos. So.
I would say that was kind of weird, Prestige.
I was there, and then I had to leave.
There's the fact that you had all the guys in there, so I guess it's not almost negated
what? You were
because
Yeah, I was. I was.
What's wrong with you?
They needed a picture, so I left, and then they ended up taking it as a selfie. So
Man,
it's
that's-
fine. They got it.
Yeah,
So
good
the thing
job,
was, I
guys.
didn't know about the thing. My team didn't get the memo. We didn't do anything for the mirror.
Yes, we did. You
What did
just
we do?
weren't in it.
What did we do?
We did something lame over here in the
Oh,
corner.
you didn't tell
Yeah.
me. Okay.
Yeah, you bailed before we did the.
I said, what was I doing?
I don't know what you're not in the photo.
Okay.
Failing the team, Philip.
Yeah,
Failing the
sorry.
team.
Probably talking to some
And,
girls.
Prestige won the top social points for this week.
Good job, guys.
Prestige,
I'm
stop
not
showing
surprised.
up. Stop showing up.
They
going
are
hard
a
for this
fun
trophy.
team.
So-
They're fun team.
So actually, we'll go ahead and throw up some photos here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You guys can talk. And this is actually from the last 2 weeks. So that's new kicks on the block at the field.
That's a
look
weird
at
photo
you.
if you look at it.
Who's
You
that guy on
see,
the
like,
who's that girl on the left? She's not kind of cute. Though.
who's that?
Travis.
Let's pick
Oh,
names.
yeah, I
Ricky
see
Travis
it.
and crap, what's his name?
Baby one.
It's Ricky again.
That's
Aww.
his wife.
Yep.
Hi, Tom. We see that you're watching.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
see that. Where?
And Miss Tara.
Who's that guy on the left? That's
Oh.
Talbot. That's Talbot.
Yep.
Okay, he's
Prestige. They got some previous week photo there, yeah.
impressive.
Mac.
Some good photos.
Caesar with the.
Yeah, it was really
Also
fun
last
this
week
past week.
photo.
They really brought it out.
Oh my
goodness, I love
gosh,
it.
Yes,
yes.
that was also last
Yes.
week. The was it Royal Marine Bridal Bachelorette Party or something
Yeah, I
like
stayed
that?
past midnight because I had to go pick up my friend at the airport, and it was like
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
that
See, I
night.
love that photo.
Super
of
crazy.
them.
That's, yeah. No comment.
Is that Lou? Yep. Lou and
With
Sadie.
Sadie, yep.
Yep.
So a little bit of mirror action there. Okay, now we're getting into some of the mirror photos.
Oh, look, my team now.
Some good positions there.
Thanks.
Ella, Leia.
You can't tell, but we're touching the guys behind us, their butts.
Oh. I can see
I was
him.
lucky enough to touch Cody's.
Cody.
Cody. I have to show you a photo of him later.
Oh, hi, Sam. She's watching.
I didn't know about the mirror thing. That's some good ideas.
Yes, hi Samantha. I think that was the best photo right there. That was the winner.
Two Britneys.
To bring this. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Another Kick Names photo.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Fighting over that chicken nugget, yeah.
That's how I feel. Going through you now.
Yeah,
How's the hangover?
definitely.
Better now.
Ella should have had some too.
Alright. We rolled over yet? We still got a few more photos left. I think we got a few more photos
This is
left.
why I can't have my stand.
I forgot to show last week, so I'm doubling up here.
I can't wait to get to this question of the night.
Yeah, we had to read these out loud.
More American.
I had to read these out loud.
Is that Margaret on the left? Look at her.
That was actually from the tournament.
Oh, wow. She's an awesome catcher, by the way.
Yeah, she got a few people out.
The dog actually has an Instagram, by the way.
Really?
Ooh, I gotta follow.
I'm on his.
Who's that,
I have to
Tom?
show you later. Huh?
Oh, you guys did something.
No, that wasn't
Jeff.
Philip was not present in this photo.
That's it.
That's like my favorite photo because I love people doing field cleanup. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's easier on your part.
All right, that's all of our photos. All right, so here we go back to
Very nice.
live here. All right, so a lot of fun stuff going on.
Yes.
So the other reason we're out here, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Any surprises in episode 3?
I didn't
I
watch
don't know,
it.
dude.
Well, we know one person doesn't watch it,
Yeah,
so.
I don't.
I guess none of us do.
I don't really watch Game of Thrones. I'm sorry for the GOT.
This is horrible. All right.
I was up in Nova. I
Well,
was
you guys are gonna
busy.
get spoilers right now, so I'm just saying.
I mean, I watch them when Devin's home.
So, biggest surprise in episode 3. I'm surprised that Night King was defeated that quickly, and that early. I figured that was going to go on for another episode or 2.
Was a kill.
Yes.
That's defeating Game of Thrones, huh?
And favorite scene ties in with that. Arya going all murder start and killing the Night King. So,
But she wasn't naked. So.
Man, fuck the Night King.
Whose phone is that?
all right. So, my predictions for episode 4. I don't think a lot's going to happen. I think it's going to be another build-up transition episode, see who's alive before they go face Cersei. So I don't think a whole lot's going to happen. We'll see,
So
though. It's not like Game of Thrones doesn't surprise people. So.
Is he the final boss or something?
In a way, maybe. Let's see.
Sorry, guys, we can't give you any commentary on that.
Watch it on.
Picked a horrible cast for Game of Thrones, the biggest episode yet.
I didn't know that was an agenda.
All right, so quick draft league update. Still sitting on the first set of captains, which are Talbert and Alicia. They're captaining butt cheeks and wearing purple.
But cheeks, I love it.
So we have 2 more sets of captains that are waiting on all of you people to sign up.
Yes, guys, sign
Because we can't
up.
announce them. We can't announce another team. Every 15 people that sign up, we announce another team. Until then, though, we can't announce them.
I know y'all be making this dough. Come on now.
Right. Time for the mailbag. I know a few of our panel guests have been very excited about the mailbag. So we'll go through some of these questions here.
Come on, but you have to answer the number. We have to answer the first question.
All right, so first question, how is interference or obstruction determined? So this one actually had a discussion in the official Kickball CLUBWAKA rules group.
Yeah.
It actually came up in our league, and it's actually come up a couple times this season already. At the end of the day, it's often a judgment call by the referee. The biggest things to remember for interference or obstruction, the fielder always has a right to play the ball. So if the fielder needs to go into the baseline to play a ball, catch a ball, receive a kickball, tag a runner, they're allowed to do that. Obviously, you're still trying to avoid collisions as much as possible. Like, if a referee sees you straight up truck someone, even if you've got the ball, they're going to call it interference call on you.
Yeah.
Along the same lines, the runner has a right to the baseline.
Give me my rights.
I wasn't even on base. We're not even going to argue about this right now.
And again, that means a baseline. The runner has to have the ability to actually get to the base. You can't obstruct them, interfere with them. And again, it's a judgment call by the referee.
Preach, Ryan.
So let's say a fielder's trying to get to third base. Close throw, fielder's completely blocking the base. Doesn't give the base runner a way to get there. The referee can call him out. Or not call him out, but call the runner safe because they weren't given the chance to get to the base. Again, judgment call.
What if a third base or first base coach gets hit with the ball doing like a ball in the air and it's going to foul?
If they intentionally touch it, then that is interference, and all the runners get their base and it's a dead ball.
What about if they're just in the way?
If it's unintentional, then it's a dead ball.
It's a dead ball. But does that runner still advance to his base?
Runners will get to continue.
Also, do you think it's safer to stand in front of the base and then, like, once you catch it, hit it with your foot, or is it better to stand behind them?
Again, it depends on the base. So let's say you're on third base, you're receiving a throw. You have to give the runner a chance to get there. So on a non-force play, you want to be standing almost behind the bag to being able to play the ball. In other words, not interrupting their path. You don't want to be standing on the ball like a on the bag like a force play.
Right.
You want to be standing off to the side, a little back to it, so that you can receive the ball, tag him, and get him.
I always think it's safer to stand in the front and just kind of tag him like this.
That is true. It is safe to stand like if you stand on the very, very front. But for example, let's say someone throws a little bit over your head. What's going to happen? You're going to back up trying to get the ball.
No, I'm not.
You don't really know what's going to. Well, you
like,
might let it go over your head.
Someone else get that.
Your coach would be very upset at you.
Behind me, so.
So it's impossible to say this is the best place to be at all time to play in a bag, because if it's a force play, you want to get as close to the ball as you can. So it'll be on the front, stretching towards the ball to get the force out. If it's not a force play, you don't want to be trying to turn around to get a tag out. You want it right in front of you, potential maybe to deflect the ball into them is another option. So again, it depends on your situation, whether it's a force out or a tag out. But those are the two biggest things to remember. The runner has the right to their baseline to get from one base to the other, and the catcher, or not the catcher, but the fielder has a right to play the ball. And there's going to be situations that come up that's a gray area, and it's judgment called by the referee.
Right. Okay.
All right. So this is I guess a follow-up question from last week.
I'm excited for this one.
Who is the hottest guy in the league?
Are you ready to
Cody!
Wow, that was a quick answer.
Cody who?
So I'll just throw this out a little ahead of time. Both girls were discussing this before the podcast. So.
Yeah, and I kept saying Cody who, and she won't show me a picture.
Oh, here, I'll show you Cody.
Aren't you married, Ellen?
I'm married, but I can still look.
Hey, she can still look. Let her do her thing.
So, Cody Raymond.
All right, guys.
Oh, it says he's
Next
single.
Oh, they're scrolling through
Yeah, he's
photos.
single.
Oh, you're unavailable.
So
I know.
What's your answer?
Let me look
I need a
up.
photo of Cody's shirts off. Then you'd definitely see
Well,
it.
while she's deciding, Philip,
One
I don't
is
judge.
hard.
So what's your choice?
Remember, you can always look. It
You're looking
doesn't-
at him right here.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, it's
Wow.
no
One for
contest.
yourself?
It's no contest.
Wow.
Still look good for 33.
I feel like it's hard to choose one.
It's not that hard.
Not picking? Okay.
No.
All right. Next question. I want to play for a good team like Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah.
Do you have to try out for them, or can we be placed on their team when we sign up?
Can they be placed on the team? When
Well, not this
So
summer.
this is actually a very good question. So the way I handle free agent placement, there are a lot of teams that come into the league already have an established roster. I keep in communication with the captains and find out if they need any players. So if they don't need any players, I'm not going to put any free agents on their team. Now, if they need free agents, and that's a different story. If you really want to be on a particular team, the best advice I can offer is ask the captain, talk to the captain. Most captains in the league will be pretty straightforward. They'll be like, nah, we already have a set roster. They might say, yeah, I'd love to pick you up for next season. You never know.
Not this season, though.
Yeah, but obviously the season's already in progress.
Actually, well, I don't know who wrote that question, but I wonder why they want to join Prestige Worldwide. Why don't any other teams? I mean, I think they're equally social. Is it because the reputation of Prestige Worldwide? You know, it's all about.
Well, I mean,
you know, it's all about
this. This could also be someone from Prestige Worldwide posting this question, trying to advertise their team.
I see.
Well, it says anonymous. Oh, right.
Yeah, anonymous.
So I never know, but no, it's the biggest thing. If there's a team you want to be on, the biggest thing is to determine if you're the type of player that team's looking for. Talk to the captain, other players on the team, and go from there.
Except for this summer.
Except for the summer.
You gotta have the good bathroom picture taking skills. You gotta look good with your pants off.
Speaking of summer, can we get
You
that
gotta know
backdrop?
how to have fun.
All right,
if you
so
wanna
someone
hang.
asked
much.
Christine this question.
Yeah.
How much different is CLUBWAKA than CLUBWAKA this season?
Ooh. You played in Core as well? Okay. It's right, you were at Kickball. How was that?
It was fun, and it was on my birthday, so we got really, really drunk. It was fun.
So how's the difference from
Oh wait,
CLUBWAKA?
quick pause here.
What?
After Philip's comment about being the sexiest guy in the league or the hottest guy in the league, Samantha was like, all the confidence, laughs, no other comment.
Okay.
Oh.
So be it, Samantha.
I think you
It's a
called
very
out Philip.
subjective thing,
I
so
appreciate you at least making some comment. You must feel some kind of way.
Oh.
hottest guy in Fusion, we'll just say that. How about that? I think the biggest thing is the rules. We just changed the no bunting rules for men here, so I think some of the guys in CLUBWAKA, they're just like now starting to
Adjusting to him.
a little bit, yeah. And I think in Chlor, they're used to that, so it's a little different. And I feel like in Chlor, it's always the same people, kind of like Prestige Worldwide. They keep playing in the same team,
Same
and I
team.
like that too.
Regular set.
You
team.
like
Yeah.
that?
I do.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, you can still meet new people at like, you know,
Yeah.
at the bars afterwards.
Right,
yeah.
But I played with one of my for the winter indoor. Will took me to play with the people he knew, and they played for Chlor. And then right now I'm playing in a different team. But so far, fun.
I guess
But more
playing-
people come out for CLUBWAKA on Monday nights
So
and
social
Friday
scene is
nights.
way. So social
Yeah.
scene on Monday night for CLUBWAKA is better than what night do you play?
The Friday one.
Better than Friday night.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But I wouldn't know because they have so many different locations, you know. But I played in the Virginia Beach.
We're gonna have to pause for a second and read the
Oh, we got
I
more
can't
comments.
read this. Philip.
Philip. I think Tara's flirting with you here.
All right, good.
Philip's all embarrassed now. Look at this.
I'm not embarrassed. It's just,
Tara says, Philip, you're hot. Get over it.
It's like when Ryan told you were late.
Yeah.
And you
Get
just
over
roll
it.
in here with that shirt on.
All right. This is for everybody. What's one thing you have learned or a skill you have gotten better at compared to when you started?
Ooh, bunting down third.
Bunting?
Yep.
Okay.
Bunting. Definitely.
What about you, Philip?
in general, bunting. But however, I can improve on bunting. Like specifically the fact that we have the new rules. We have, especially for the men, have to get it down the first third diagonal. It's like me, instead of pushing it as a bunt, actually kicking it, you know, with momentum and I guess a target towards third instead of just, you know, pushing it off. Because I mean, I'm pretty fast. I can get to first, but have
Yeah,
to,
you're pretty fast.
I think I'm pretty fast. But yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit more skill. But you know, if you practice, you know, don't say practice makes perfect, but practice makes good enough.
That is true. For myself, I mean, obviously, I started playing. Pretty much everything I've learned since I started playing. Wow. One thing that stands out, probably a lot of the strategy aspect. Like when you first start playing kickball, like, oh, we'll just go kick a ball and run around the bases.
Yeah.
That's what
and
I
after
thought.
you play like even a season, you're like, oh shit. There's a lot more depth than just kicking a ball and running around the bases.
So what
Yeah.
can you say, Ryan? How can you improve? Because I say Ryan's a good player. I mean, he's like, you know, he produce. I mean, you know, what you say, talk is cheap, but he produces what he talks. I have to say, he's been my captain for 3 seasons. We did a dodgeball league, and then I played on the draft back in the summer, and now I'm playing on Fusion. I mean, he's pretty consistent. Like, he says what he's going to do, and he does it, you know. Not to boost his ego, but, you know, he's not 100%, but, you know, it's pretty good. I'm surprised he's not on the circuit team.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. I need to be too old.
I
for
think
that.
it's experience,
It's
right?
experience.
Because when I first
No,
played,
experience is a big factor, and going back to that too. Like I'm not the fastest or quickest person, obviously, but the experience plays a large factor. You see little things and you take advantage of it, and you exploit that in the game, just like any other sport. And yes, we have a few people who've had a few too many John Murrays. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He's got the bar actually offered me a John Murray. I'm waiting for my drink. He said he would get it for me. Looking over. He's still there. He had a few
All
John
right,
Murrays.
so next question: who is the strongest player on your team? And let's add another reason. Let's add a why. I'll add a why on that too. Who's the strongest player and why?
are we talking just skills or?
Just overall.
It's
Any-
subjective.
again, you're going to say why.
You're
So
right.
you name the person and say why.
I'll go first, and I just said I think Ryan's a stronger player because he has experience and he does what he said he's going to do. And plus, I do appreciate his teaching. You know, like I said, I'm.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I've been a hardhead, you know, in the past, and so
yes.
I'm learning.
We all know that.
He's yelled at me more than once.
The fact that Ryan teaches, and if you just do what he says, then you'll be proud of yourself. Like, fuck, man, this works. You know, so I do appreciate.
No, I
it.
just make all that stuff up. There's no reason
Yeah.
why.
He just wants to get under my skin, you know.
That's half of it.
I think I would have to say Caesar.
What?
I would have to say Caesar,
Yeah.
especially
He
after
can
today. Yes, he can kick, and
can
he's
kick.
actually went out today and helped all of us learn a little bit more different skills.
Yeah.
And
Shout out
very
Caesar. Shout out to
yes,
Caesar.
shout out to you, sir.
Yeah. Caesar, we love you.
Caesar's he's very patient too.
Yes.
You know, he's non-critical. You know, he's very neutral in his
So kind.
Wow.
He's the daddy of this place.
For my team, I would say Tyler because he's a good charger. He's good in the outfield. He knows how to base run. Most importantly, he's really patient and nice too. And he's like fun. He's like a really good team player, so I would choose him.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler.
That's a heart.
Okay, so I have to admit, we have two daddies.
All right, and here's a follow-up question. And I mean, some of you guys kind of answered this in the previous one, but who is the most reliable person on your team?
Reliable.
Freed.
Yeah, Freed's not my team, but he's so reliable.
That's a very good answer. With Freed, you know what you're going to get
Yeah.
every single time. Every single time.
Yeah.
But he's not on my team, but hey.
I have to say a few people in Fusion. I mean, actually, shout out to Justin V. I can never pronounce the last name.
Bowinkle.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? Irish or something?
Justin? Oh, wow.
Anyhow, he just came back last week. He's going to be here tomorrow. He's a proficient player. He's effective, and all his bunting, getting on first base, it's almost 100%. And I'm thankful that he's back. He's a reliable player. You can expect him to get on first if he's leadoff. Also, another reliable person, not just from dodgeball, but in general, like volley. He's on my volleyball team. John Whalen. You know, I met him the first time during playing dodgeball. And but kickball, he's kind of one of those naturally athletic guys, and so I can learn to depend on him a lot more. So shout out to John.
Let's give a shout out to Ryan too.
Yeah.
You're always at this field at 5:30, making sure everything is on point for us to play.
It's part of the job. Part of the job.
It is, but you do a good job. And
You do.
I think Ryan gets off to this stuff, you know, because he really. I see. He's stoic, but I think he has a little smirk on his face when things go right, you know.
Yeah.
When
Well, I mean, I like things to go right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And no, like, and you say too, like in a game, like I try not to get too high or too low in a game, but like if you look like we're doing good in a game, you'll see it.
Yeah, I see. I see a little smirk. You know, it's like 1 second, then he goes
I'll be
back.
like, yeah,
he goes
that's
back.
what's going
All right,
on.
guys, good job. Yeah, we won the championship in draft league, and you know, he's like, "Good job, guys, good job," and you know, he went by it next season. Come on, Ryan, we just won.
All right. All right. So this one was asked for Ella. What feedback would you like to get from other people to make the social events better or different?
From Richard
I mean-
Dickface.
I just need everybody to tell me what games you want. I've had a couple people tell me and send me links to different games already for next season.
That's good.
So just send me anything that you guys want to see. Give me your feedback every night. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Just let me know.
No, and I think that's a big thing about the league in general is feedback. Unless we get feedback, we don't know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what to stick with, what to change.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't promise that for every item of feedback we're going to make an immediate change, but it helps to know things.
Yes.
It really does.
And I love the feedback.
Hey, shout out to Ella. She's doing a good job.
Thank
you know.
you.
I mean, compared to other
I'm
organizations,
trying.
we have at least some kind of event going on.
Eventually, I want to do social for some other ones, but
Yeah.
I'm getting there, hopefully.
And never get rid of those questionnaire things that we always do during first week. I always
Thanks
win
to
those
Ryan,
first
too.
weeks.
Jello Mike just walked in.
What's up, Mike?
This guy's awesome.
This side of the camera.
Don't break the wall. Don't break the wall.
Dude. I was
Representing.
like, oh shit, the podcast started 30 minutes ago. I'm like, we've been here for an hour.
This guy makes some awesome wine. He has his own.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
Jello
Hey,
shots.
Matthew.
I miss being on the same
I hear
team
you,
with
Matthew.
you.
That's how you got the name Jello Mike?
Yeah, he makes the
Matthew
A little
says
something tomorrow.
limbo contest,
Anyway, wait.
Hawaiian
Limbo
night.
contest or Hawaiian
Ooh.
night?
I actually like
Okay,
that.
I actually like
Thank
that.
you.
Ella, did
I'll
you
look
find out
into that.
yesterday?
Yes, sir, I
Did you
did.
leave before the rain started?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I had that sangria and I was out. I literally put that in my bag and walked out.
It's like hanging out. All of a sudden we're like, oh shit, it started raining. We're like,
So next up, we have a more technical question here. Why are the lights at the field, especially the swamp field, still out since summer of last year? All right.
Okay,
Damn
yeah,
mosquitoes.
on that.
Thank you, Mike.
There actually is a very, I can give a solid answer for this one because I've run into it before. For Parks and Rec, a lot of what they do, they don't bring out to do like, because it costs money to bring crane out, repair, replace lights.
Yep.
They don't do that until there's like a certain amount. Like they're not going to do it for one. In other cases too, if a whole stand of lights is out, that's typically an electrical issue, not just replacing a light. It started to get really bad a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
It was just after I'd taken over Christopher League. There were, at both fields 1 and 2, like over the whole park area, I think there were like 6 lights or 7 lights out. And it took almost that many and me getting like a panoramic photo shot and emailing it to like the head of Parks and Rec to get the lights changed. So that's something I talk about with the park staff. Whenever I see them, like, hey, do you guys know their lights out? They always have them logged. It's out of their control, the local park staff a lot too. It's the head of Parks and Rec, and whenever they decide they're going to do it. And sometimes it's not just Bayville. It's like, hey, we've got 4 parks that have light issues. We're going to knock them all out in one day. But you can always take another panoramic photo and send it off again. Can't hurt, right?
Yeah,
So if you're listening to local Parks and Recs, gotta fix it. Gotta fix it.
And thank you for going out of your way, Ryan, on that. No one.
somebody just commented.
Time for shot.
We already took grape juice.
Oh.
Yeah, they already took great
All right,
juice.
so
And happy
Okay.
Cinco de Mayo, everybody.
Let's save it for
wanted
after
to bring
this.
out a trendy question.
Oh, yes.
Marry, fuck, or friend. 3 people in the league.
For all guests. in
Okay,
here.
guys.
Okay. You're married.
I'm married, definitely.
Marry, fuck,
But
friend.
if I had to remarry, I would remarry
You're gonna say the same
Orain.
guy's name.
Oh no,
all
Orain
three?
King,
Marry, fucking.
and I'd probably fuck Cody.
Wow.
And everybody's my friend, so I can't really say that.
Marry F or friend?
Yeah,
Marry.
marry, fuck, or a friend.
Or a friend?
I feel like next time we should have like another screen of like all the kickball players, so I can like
That's tough.
You want to like Facebook stalk people?
right now online.
That's tough. I mean, I don't want to marry anybody in this league.
Hi, Caesar.
Man, all the people I want to F are already married, so.
Oh, that gave it away. Can you tell us which team?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll
It's
pass
no
on that.
fun. The watchers
I don't want to
want
cause
to
any
know.
drama. I don't want to cause any
It's
drama.
okay, I'm probably causing drama from what I just said, so.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Caesar said, wait, what did I miss?
All right. Everybody's favorite non-kickball game related thing this season.
Flip cup.
Yeah, it's good.
That
And
Mario,
Mario
I
Kart.
think the Mario Kart.
Karaoke.
That was different. That was
Yeah,
karaoke.
Mario
second.
Kart was bomb.
Actually, I'll say Corey back doing karaoke.
Yeah?
Yeah, Corey back.
Return of Corey
Right,
for
right.
karaoke.
Time to liven this bitch
Oh
up.
shit, we got an unexpected guest.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
All right, one for you, one for you.
For me.
Fill up, Ryan.
Sorry.
There's a
I
Jello
need,
Mike. He makes his. He has his
Hello?
own yard. He makes his
Shot
own wine.
time.
He just came
What
from
is it?
Wine Fest.
It's Rumble Mints.
He's on some kind of.
On the
level.
count of 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Speedy Gonzalez over there. Hello.
Come on, man.
Oh,
All
well.
right. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Go.
Yeah.
Now I need water.
What was that? Like men or something?
Rumble Mints.
Man. All right.
Keep up the good work. All right.
Jello Mike,
Guys,
guys.
come over and
Thank
liven
you,
that baby
shots,
up for a
Mike.
minute.
If any of the team want his local
That's
wine,
easy.
you have to come to me for the fee. It's $10 a small cup.
No,
All right.
I'm still finishing.
$20 for a larger cup.
Good work.
Thank you. Those are gross.
Last question, not on the sheet.
That was good.
the
Actually,
last
freshened my breath.
Oh, yeah.
Waffles or
Mint taste.
pancakes?
Waffles.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Yeah.
Waffles.
I don't like
Pancakes.
pancakes.
I love
That's
pancakes.
3-1. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty definitive waffles.
Yeah,
over
because with
pancakes.
pancakes I can eat more. Waffles is too much.
There's like no texture for pancakes.
Yeah, waffles
It's like
waffles are like
boring.
pancakes with more texture.
Yeah.
I don't need
This
texture.
morning, even for my breakfast, I had to choose waffle. I was like, can I substitute it for a waffle? I don't care if it's extra.
Must like pancakes, ladies.
Ugh.
So Ryan, you need to play. You didn't answer.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
That's
But you
wise.
didn't know comment last
I
time.
get in trouble for saying stuff like that as commissioner.
That's very. I mean, in general, for guys, that's very wise.
Well, there's your answer. I can answer it for you.
Yeah. You should have to. See, Ryan and I are smart.
Maybe if
we
we were-
just
maybe-
don't say
Like they're
anything.
doing the podcast, so I was like, some shots, like, come on. I'm like, oh, you got this shot. Like, live info, come on.
we have
Samantha
some
says
people from the
blueberry
Wine
pancakes.
Fest. They're elevated to some
Blueberry
levels.
pancakes.
Blueberry
Might have
pancakes.
spiced,
Oh,
might have
you're
spiced it
not.
up
Okay,
a little
you're
bit.
the DD, huh?
All right.
maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Saw Ella out there, but she left,
Yeah.
she left early.
Hi.
Yeah.
They're having a good
I had to
time.
do practice for
this
kickball today.
Tomorrow. Let's see what we've got tomorrow.
I love it though.
Let me pull up the schedule.
40,
I think
47
my team's
anymore?
playing Prestige.
Beer
Worldwide.
Fest.
All right,
Don't
so
forget
here's
about that.
the schedule
Coming up.
for
Yep.
tomorrow. So we've got Kick Names versus Fusion. 6:30
You're
game.
going down for kick names. Make a note of that.
Oh,
It's in the books.
Phil's talking trash.
I
Philip,
love
as your
it.
coach, you're not supposed to talk trash for them.
Oh, it looks like we're playing against
Right.
each
Then
other.
Kick James is playing Prestige.
Oh, I thought.
And
we were
important
playing-
notice,
we are.
7:30
Yeah.
time slot. No matchups have changed, no or anything like that. However, there was a field change so that Prestige doesn't have to field swap for their
Oh, so
doubleheader.
Sam said blueberry pancakes. Yes. Say Sam. You know.
You're late. We'll
All right,
talk about that.
Sam,
Really?
you can have waffles with blueberries.
You could.
Just as
Sam
good.
knows what's
Just
up.
as
She
good.
knows
It's
what's
the
good.
same thing, just a different shape.
But for the 7:30 games, we have New Kicks versus Elite and SK versus Prestige.
Uh-oh, that would be a good one.
That should be a good matchup.
Actually, yeah. Did Prestige play Elite yet?
Yes.
Yes, they won.
Who won that
They
Prestige
won
one?
1-0, I
That's
think,
undefeated.
right?
1-0. Wow, that's tough. Man.
It was 2-1, I believe, was the score in that game.
Prestige
I would have to
is
say
a good
we
team.
probably had a double header. The first game was SK, second was against Elite. And that pitcher, what's his name? The
Oh,
pitcher.
Troy?
Troy.
Oh, you didn't like Troy?
No, I love Troy. Shout out to Troy, man. His pitching is awesome. You know, it's hard to predict. He seems like he's a bowler or, you know, he's played for many years.
It's always.
But it was almost unpredictable. Like you wind up, you think his ball's in certain trajectory, then it shifts because he threw the ball.
The really difficult thing about Troy is pitch. It's got good movement on it,
Yeah.
but it can come from the right or the left.
Right, yeah. And that
Like,
he has good variety on
like
it.
when you watch it, like you can't tell by the way he's pitching. It's you can watch it when he releases
Sam,
it,
let's
but
go
that
on a
sets the
date and
serious
we'll get
indication.
And then it was after the game that I realized he played
Yeah,
for
that's
Sitch.
all
Sitch, yeah. I said, damn, we circuit players. God damn it.
Got to step up your game, Philip. So on the social side of things, Horrible Trivia is back.
Yay!
If you're wondering about the name Horrible Trivia, show up and you will find out why we call it Horrible Trivia.
Wait. Give us a little clue or like a.
All right, so Horrible Trivia. It's completely random. Typically do 2 rounds of 10 questions, and some of them are like super easy, and some of them are obscure, like in the early 1900 Winter Olympics named a silver medalist in alpine skiing. That kind of obscure.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
I'm not gonna
so
know
it is
that.
completely random.
But the good thing is I have Will on my team. I just have to make him show up tomorrow because he's really good at trivia.
Okay.
So will I be bringing the boombox?
Who was that? A random person?
Not
What?
You're trying to invite a random person?
No, Will.
Because that's where
Menzies.
I'm.
Okay, okay.
maybe.
So they
He
can
wins
hear.
the
Might-
trivia
might-
night
Yeah, he's smart.
all the
Yeah,
time.
I'm with
As
him.
you
yeah.
said
I used to
Or-
be so come.
Ask Corey.
Or it might be there's been set up DJing early, so maybe we could co-opt Corey a little bit, steal his microphone. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Cause yeah.
And there's no preset social challenge this week, but
No.
as always, if your team wants to do a theme week all on their own, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yes, you can.
Can we just come up with one right now?
I mean, Flip Cup is always
People
popular.
take their social points very seriously.
Yeah.
Man,
so-
Flip Cup almost got heated last week because
Oh,
what was
it
that
was
girl's
very
name?
heated.
What's that? I have to call her out.
Which team?
Something.
Which team?
Prestige Worldwide. What's her name?
I don't know. I'm just gonna name all the girls.
I won't call out names.
Brianna.
Oh, Bree. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
she
about
was.
her?
You know, we were calling her out for cheating because she was flipping it up. Sorry to call her out, but she was kind of
Well,
flipping.
I don't think she was intentionally cheating.
Yeah, yeah. So
No.
I don't think she was intentionally cheating. But
When
the,
did I miss
the
all
whole,
this? I was out there
The whole
talking
rule
to
is when you flip the
John.
cup, it has to be on the
Off-
table,
yep,
off the
on-
edge, and you flip
yep.
it. Versus like it can't be in the air because
And it can't be at a diagonal either.
It
Must
gives
be
you the
on
ultimate
table.
control if it's in the air.
So again, it was just people wanting their team to win, just getting really into it.
It's
okay, we
I
still
don't
love
think
you,
there's
Bree.
Any negative intent at all. It was just people were competition, heat of the moment.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually,
Survivor Flip Cup.
I mean,
trying to
no,
go all
I
the
mean,
way.
really good game.
To be honest, that's kind of impressive, though. I mean, flip it in the air when you're drinking. So, I mean, shout out to that advanced skill.
And sorry I don't have the trophies this season. Next season I
Yeah,
will
flip
have
cup. I
trophies.
mean, we can bring out a flip. As long as
Don't
you
worry,
as long
Tara.
as you don't
I
smash the
got
cup.
Bree. It's okay. It's cool.
Yeah, Philip.
Sorry, I got frustrated, so
We're
I
gonna
started
have to
smashing
pay
the
for some
cups.
new cups because
We love
know.
you, Bree. It's okay.
Alright, so
What's your comment?
obviously we're here at Bucketheads. Other sponsors, let me.
Oh shit, this is
hold on.
Bucketheads? Oh,
Yes.
damn.
Hold on, I've got to.
Sorry,
Please
Bucketheads.
tell me they have karaoke tonight. I'm so ready.
There we go.
They do have
Papa
After-
John's,
after-
also one of our
after the
sponsors.
Game of Thrones because we were here.
thank you, Papa John's.
Shout out to
So
Papa
you can
John's.
use those coupon codes anytime. to
Even
get
though I haven't
discounts
eaten
on
Papa John's
pizza.
ever.
Every day, anytime.
Any day, anytime.
Okay.
Okay, so I can be at work and order Papa John's with the water coke?
That is a true statement.
You hear that?
One, those two right there.
You can be at work, order Papa
Stop
John's.
showing up here.
I'm not getting paid for this, by the way.
Yeah, it's late.
Should you sign a contract?
Ooh, Tyler
Get
is
called
watching
tonight.
now.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a cease and desist message here soon from Papa John's or something. I don't know. We'll see.
They give Brent all the money.
So let's see. Does any of our viewers have any more questions here? Did we
I know
miss
I do.
anything?
What about for all
Oh,
the new
well, no.
people?
So, Samantha switched sides. She said she's down for Belgian waffles. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's
another
that's-
in the waffle
That's
camp.
different.
We already planned the date.
I can agree with Belgian Walker, not to fall out to
I'll
Samantha,
buy
because Belgian
Sam.
Walker they're a little more condensed. I like
Yeah,
the
they are.
I like pancakes because they're more condensed. I feel like the fluffiness like fills me up. It's too much.
Well, no.
What?
Like, the best pancakes are fluffy. What are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as fluffy as waffles. General waffles.
All right, so Philip, I'm never going to brunch with you.
No,
waffles
me
is
neither.
It's not happening.
Waffles, I can't.
Hold on. Here's the real
I
question.
can't finish the
Cold
whole
or
waffle.
warm syrup?
Warm syrup.
Warm syrup. Who would say cold?
What is it?
You gotta go with warm.
Okay.
Yeah, who would say
Who
cold?
is
There,
cold?
no, there are a few people that like cold syrup.
I mean, I guess if you're hungry.
People like to keep it in the fridge.
If you're right, okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's still cold. And
Yeah.
Actually, I keep mine in the
That's
fridge
strange.
too. Yeah. I keep everything in the fridge.
And okay, another question. What about coupon codes for new people?
What about what?
Coupon codes for new people.
Oh, yes. So, new player 757. All one word, no spaces. If
Okay.
you find a new person to play the league, give them that coupon code, they can get $5 off.
Yes.
We should recruit more hot guys to play in the league.
Is that your professional opinion?
Well, I'm single, so why not?
I would say that's okay, yes.
Go to Tinder. I mean, it's gonna have the same kind of guys coming out to the social league. Same thing. Well, it depends on your objective. What do you want? You know. So for the ladies coming out to social events and meet guys, like depends on what do you want. If you want to just bang, you got to go to Tinder, come out to the social.
I mean,
event.
you don't like
if you
think
want to
about
relate.
that from the start, do
Right,
you?
so I'm saying if you want a relationship, you just don't think about it. You know?
Moving on, Ryan.
All right, that's,
And I don't like
like,
Next
I'm-
question.
I'm giving you game. Most guys like they'll bang you, you know. But if it comes down to relationship, they're not looking for relationships coming out to these events. They just kind of like if they meet a girl. And
That's
they,
not true.
That's true. It's true.
I know, it's a hard call.
I just think we should have more.
I mean, if you want to bang,
options,
if you
that's
want to
all
bang
I'm
out,
saying.
there's plenty of guys that want to. Like Cody guy, if you say I want to bang tonight, he'll be banging.
Well, Ella
Ella?
can't. Ella's married.
I can't.
So there's some point of saying he's the hottest guy. Well, I mean that be as it may. You
Which
know.
team
Wait,
is
then
he
who do
in?
you
Is
think's
he in
the
your
hottest
team?
girl?
Is he in your team? Is he in your team?
But no, it's important to note it here, 5-week rule.
Cody, who are you?
I have-
Is he in your team?
Yes, he's on my
Oh,
team.
okay.
He's
Actually,
the one that's
Well, I
shirtless.
will say okay.
We're not past
He's the
week
one who's
5 yet.
shirtless?
I will let you know.
Past
I will
week
let you
5.
know. I think the hottest girl is in my opinion, is in the teams we're playing tomorrow. The team we're playing tomorrow, and she also plays with another organization. I saw her today. That's all I'm
You don't know her
saying.
name?
Oh, I know.
No, you don't know. No.
I know it is. Come here.
No, that's not her.
Oh, really?
No.
Because she plays on our
Nah,
Wednesday
she's not the
league.
hottest girl, man.
I think she's hot.
she's okay.
I love you, Leha.
She's not watching this anyway. No, it's somebody else. I don't know if she's married. I think she was with some guy.
Who?
She was with some guy today. I saw her.
Tara.
No. Tara's pretty hot.
Whoa.
There's
Oh,
what?
we got a score from the audience here at home.
Sorry, I dropped my phone. So I
Toxic
can't
Milk 1, Christine 0.
Wait, why? For one comment. I'm so Matt, I thought you were my friend, but boy, bye.
Yeah. I mean,
I was about to disappear. So
But
I
yeah,
could've-
she plays on
You-
Davis. She plays on Davis' team. She's pretty hot.
Pull it up. Pull
In
it
my
up.
opinion,
I can't. My phone's down there.
Oh, get your phone.
But she also plays in
Give me my
backyard.
phone.
Yes,
So, okay, so here's the
Okay.
thing about hottest and
Thank you.
sexiest and everything else. It's
Subjective.
completely subjective. Everybody
yeah.
has their own things. they
Also,
like.
it's not always about the looks. They can be like very.
But for me, it's all
attractive
looks.
personality.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
Most guys agree with that. You know, I mean,
Hashtag shallow.
I didn't join this team
I
to
still
find
gotta
my
show
my
her
better
Cody.
half. I just want to bang out. So
Johnny Vinsiski. I like him. We went to school together. He was always popular.
Okay.
He's a very social person. I can see that.
Yeah, sunshine.
Cody, you need some.
I can't say how I first
You know,
met him
I
though.
think generally guys
Really?
are more objective.
That's a story you have to tell me
Guys are more
Yes.
objective. Guys are more objective when it comes down to hotness. We're more like, because I used to work, you know, when I was in high school, you know, for girls.
This is Cody.
This other guy, we used to say,
He's cute.
oh, this girl's hot. She's a 7. She's an 8. I mean, I think girls say that too, but
I don't do
but
that.
I think, my opinion, I think women, they're looking for something more like on a more bonding levels, more than looks for women. Like, you know, it depends on how the way to make the girl, if the guy makes you feel a certain way.
Whoa.
We got a low here for Cody.
Wow. He
Cody-
posted that? Who posted that?
That's him.
Cody,
Oh, wow.
you got some prospects here, man.
Damn.
He knows it.
Whatever you want to do, man. You can't tame them all, man.
He will.
Feel a little threatened, Philip?
No, I mean we can buck up, man. no. All love, man. All love. There's enough to go around in Virginia Beach, that's for sure. Believe that. Anyhow, any
I love
other
it.
Q&A?
Ooh, I did notice a hot guy in the league, but I don't know his name.
Well, that doesn't help at all.
No, it doesn't.
All right, moving on.
Okay, what color shirt were they wearing?
What team?
What team? That's the question.
Can I just point it out tomorrow?
No, you gotta do
No,
it today.
This is a
Then we
podcast.
can't get
This
on
is a
air.
public.
Oh, this is exactly why I said we should have a screen with all the
Or
kickballers.
what team were they on?
I mean,
What
he
color
has
shirt?
teams. Remember, you can go back through the team, go back through the photos, right?
What color shirt?
I don't remember.
Is it this guy coming
Oh,
through?
well, obviously
Is
it
this
wasn't
guy
that
coming from the
memorable
bathroom?
then, since you don't even remember
Is
what
that
color
him?
shirt
Is
it
Oh,
was.
that the guy coming from the bathroom?
Who?
You like Brian?
Oh my God, Philip! Oh no.
He's popular, you know. in other-
I know his name.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Brian Moore.
Oh gosh, hi
We
Brian.
just had Tom throwing
Tom.
out.
Oh, shout out Brian. He cut his beard off, guys.
done.
He looks
Yeah.
looks very cavalier now.
Tom,
Yay,
Tom from
Tom!
SK just said Prestige was going down.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Hey, either way, when we're
Tom,
lost, I mean,
fighting words from
they're always
that-
a fun
what,
team. I will
600
tell you that
miles away?
because I played with Talbert. You know, Talbert, Ryan McNulty,
Yeah. Okay,
Corey. They
Matthew.
were in my team this past season.
getting
They're always
heated.
fun. And the nice thing about Prestige is they're like a family. They'll never like.
Then why'd you leave that
Shit
family?
talk.
Then you leave him?
No, they started their own team, and I told them they want to bring their team from Portsmouth, and I said I didn't captain because I'm good or anything. I captained because Ryan needed somebody, so I told him to start a new team.
And then they kicked you out.
That is a
They
true
didn't
statement. I
kick
pretty
me
much
out. They
begged, I
asked
pretty
me.
much begged you to
Corey
captain the
vouched
team,
for me. Corey did ask me, but
I'm just kidding.
I played with Brian. Not Brian. Free.
Three, yeah. Yeah. I was going to play on Free's team, but when I saw this guy coach, I was
But
like,
then we kicked you out. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Well, that's the official word there? You could fill it
No,
out?
we didn't.
No.
I didn't even know Philip was trying to play with us. I had no idea. Philip, don't you always play on Ryan's
no, I
team
mean,
anyway?
I think I like teams like underdogs because I can see people grow.
I didn't know Fusion was on
You
your
know,
roll.
even though like Ryan,
Y'all
Yeah,
put it really
we
well
had-
last
We had
year.
kind of a roster reset this year.
a lot of people left, right?
Yeah, we had a lot of
Military.
people move out of state, military on deployment, so
Yeah.
our roster. I knew what I was getting into.
This is what I
pretty much took a bunch of dodgeball players that hadn't played
Yeah,
kickball
that's
before,
what we
got them
did.
to come play.
That's what we did. Yeah, we
Picked
had
up a bunch of free agents.
All new
Yeah,
people.
yeah, and they
Okay.
really, I think, the reason why Ryan recruited all of them is because we had great social time, and they really enjoyed our company. And so I said, man, I would love to, hang out with you guys playing kickball. I said, even if we don't win, we can still have a good time. You learn about the game. So it's not to guarantee they'll be back next season.
You have a
But
good
hopefully,
team.
hopefully
You
they
have
will.
Jeff.
Be. Yeah.
Well, obviously we got some veterans on the team, and
Shout out
even-
to my friend
even
Jeff.
during the preseason rankings, I think I put Fusion at 5th, which is where we're at right now. But I said by the
Statistic.
time the playoffs roll around, we're going to be better than the 5th place team.
That's right. You better watch
So-
out.
We'll see,
Prestige.
we'll see.
Prestige. Uh-oh.
Philip, stop it. We have to fly under the radar.
I know,
Right?
I know.
Surprise teams.
See, that's what makes me and Ryan different. You know, I'm more,
It's okay.
I'm
They're
more-
a
I'm
fun
not-
team. They're not gonna be bothered. Don't worry.
But no, that's the thing, and as a captain, that's one thing that I like is seeing a player who comes in, who doesn't know anything about kickball,
If you're cold.
teaching them, getting them better, and I could see it because I'm watching that progress, but
Yeah.
they don't really notice it right away because it's just a little bit every week.
Yeah.
But you know, when I talk to them, like, hey, do you remember the very beginning of the year, like those pop-ups you were missing? Like, you're catching them now.
Yep.
Remember you couldn't kick a line drive? You're kicking line drives now. You couldn't bunt. You're bunting now.
Shout out to Samantha Boyd.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Don't feel bad. I mean, I couldn't catch anything. Do you remember when I played on BBYM? I used to dodge the ball.
Yes, I do.
I'm
remember
sorry,
that multiple
Mimi.
times.
I used to dodge the ball all
And
the
then you
time.
were on my team after that, and you were.
But no,
still- you were
that's the
doing a lot
biggest
better.
thing is, I mean, throughout the
experience, you
season,
just gotta
like the
get
veteran
used to it.
teams,
Yeah.
they come in, they're not going to get any better. They're where they're at.
Yep.
They're kind of at their peak. It's the players on teams that didn't have any knowledge coming into the season are going to make the biggest impact on their teams late in the season. And even, like, Philip, you saw it on the draft team.
Yeah.
It was the players that hadn't played kickball before, very inexperienced players, that actually made the difference in that championship game.
That's
it was
true.
the second half of our lineup
That's true. That's true.
that got the kicks down,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
scored those runs, that put us over the top.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what I love seeing is those players like kind of coming into their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really is it.
So the ones who are playing in the springtime, if you're watching this, I recommend before you give kickball, kind of a dumpster, put it in the dumpster. I recommend you playing in the summer draft. I
Yeah,
mean, if it's anything, you'll get
definitely.
experience playing with competitive players and social players, and you get this kind of, it's a good sense of camaraderie. More people know you because you've been playing the season. So it's a good way to kind of playing a more competitive team. That's why I enjoy draft. I came from, like I said, PA back in the summer. I've only played one season prior, and coming in the fall, Ryan picked me up because during the open play, I wore my kickball league of Harrisburg, area, kickball league of Pennsylvania, and he saw that. He recruited me for his team, and we did pretty well.
Summer was
Actually,
fun.
you signed up late.
I did.
I drafted you in the supplemental draft.
He's okay.
You were the number 2 pick in a 3-person supplemental draft.
Supplemental, yeah. Because that's how I'm extremely late. I just came in latter part of June,
Yeah.
and I was like, let me get back into kickball. I really enjoy kickball. And then Ryan, I think it was a meetup. I saw your meetup. And
Yeah, I think you came out for the meetup.
yeah. And then you said come to was it open play? We did open play. And
Yeah.
so,
Oh yeah, that's where you messaged me too.
and so
Yeah.
I do a lot of work on meetup.
and then the fall time, Ella picked me up for a team. We had a nice
Yep.
social team. I think Tara was a part of that team.
Yes.
Samantha, who's been following me since up to this day. Shout out to Samantha, but Caesar, So we had a fun team. Even though we didn't win we tied one game, right? Did we tie? At least?
Yeah, we tied.
But we had a great social team.
And that's what I'm all about. Like,
Yeah,
I just want
yeah.
people to come out and have fun
Yeah.
and teach them a little bit of something. I'm not all about the winning, as you guys know. So,
But we had the music, we had the social
Yep.
aspect.
But I'm proud of Philip though. Like I molded him into a good dodgeball player.
Yeah.
Molded him into a better kickball player.
Yeah, that's true. I can attest to
But,
that.
You are pretty
he's
good
still got
now.
a long way to go.
Yeah. I gotta go to advanced
I
classes.
gotta put him into the advanced classes. So we'll see how that works out. But nah, and even Phil. I mean, Philip wasn't a bad kickball player when he came into the league. He was, he could catch those pop flies into the outfield, no problem.
Easy
Good
pickings.
speed, and he could kick. But he had to improve some of the stuff for Waka at the time. Bunting and some of the strategy was different.
Bad temperament sometimes.
Yeah, and he gets a little heated sometimes. Gets caught up in the moment.
This is the only way I could vent my frustrations. Dodgeball gave me the best out.
Yeah.
And even like Dara Barbat, she actually admitted that she plays in our fusion team. She said she loves that. She loves playing dodgeball because it gives her the vent. So hopefully she gets the satisfaction playing kickball.
Probably not as much. though.
Yeah, probably not too much.
Well, it's getting closer to Game of Thrones time here, so we're gonna have to sign off. Apparently, there's other conversations going on.
Don't say
Anyway,
it out loud.
Any final words?
any final words before we
guys-
sign off?
You got some comments from the peanut gallery here? You guys having a side
I
conversation?
just got a little confused.
I will
there.
answer the marry, fuck, and friend thing next week.
Next week.
Oh,
There
Next
won't be
week.
he's still thinking about that?
Seriously. Anyway,
Why never-
everybody
See
have a
what-
good
see
night.
what their
Thanks
progress
for
are.
joining us
Bye,
today.
guys.